Get ready for an exclusive look as your favorite basketball players reveal their top 5 all-time players. Are you ready to find out what made the cut on your favorite basketball players' all-time top 5 list? From Shaq's iconic battles to Steph's deadly shots, this video is packed with exclusive insights and unforgettable moments. Don't miss out. Are you a basketball enthusiast looking for fresh and informative content? If you always want to have the latest info from NBA scandals to updates on the best player and teams, make sure you join Backcourt by subscribing now. Welcome to your favorites give their top 5 of all time, a video where we take a look at some of the greatest basketball players of all time as they share their personal top 5 players of all time. In this video, we will hear from Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Garnett, Draymond Green, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James as they reveal their all-time top 5 players and why they believe they're the greatest. These players faced some of the best players of all time and competed at the highest level of the game, so their lists are sure to spark some debate. Get ready to hear some exclusive insights, unforgettable moments, and maybe even a surprise or two. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the most dominant centers in NBA history, none other than Shaquille O'Neal, aka Shaq Daddy. This 7'1" behemoth of a man is a 4-time NBA champion, 15-time All-Star, and one of the most entertaining personalities in the game. First up on Shaq's list is Allen Iverson. Now, Shaq and Al had some classic battles on the court, but Shaq had nothing but respect for Al's killer crossover and scoring ability. Shaq says Al was small in stature, but he had a giant heart and a killer crossover. He was one of the toughest players I ever faced. Next up, we have Shaq's Laker teammate, Kobe Bryant. Shaq and Kobe had one of the most iconic duos in NBA history, and Shaq says, "Kobe was like my little brother. He pushed me to be better every day, and I couldn't have won those championships without him." Third up on the list, we have none other than the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. Shaq says Mike was the ultimate competitor. He made everyone around him better, and he was one of the best players I always wanted to beat. Fourth on the list, we have the current Lakers superstar, LeBron James. Shaq says LeBron is a freak of nature. He's a force on both ends of the court, and he's going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time. Finally, we have Shaq's favorite player of all time, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq says, "Look, I'm the most dominant center of all time. I won 4 championships, and I'm the life of the party. Who else could it be?" Up next, we have another fierce competitor and one of the most intense players to ever step up on the court, Kevin Garnett. But what players will make his top 5 all-time list? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who brought intensity and passion to the game like no other, Kevin Garnett, aka the Big Ticket. This 15-time All-Star and 2008 NBA champion is known for his emotional trash talking and fierce competitiveness. First up on KG's list is Magic Johnson. Now, KG is known for being a fierce competitor, but he has nothing but respect for Magic's ability to control the game and make his teammates better. Next up, we have KG's rival, Kobe Bryant. KG and Kobe had some of the most intense battles on the court, but KG had nothing but respect for Kobe's killer instinct and scoring ability. Third on the list, we have current Brooklyn Nets superstar Kevin Durant. KG says, "Durant is one of the most skilled and versatile players in the league. He can do it all, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer." Fourth on the list, we have KG himself, Kevin Garnett. KG says, "Look, I'm one of the most intense and passionate players to ever step up on the court. I won a championship, and I was the heart of the team. Who else could it be?" Finally, we have KG's favorite player of all time, Wilt Chamberlain. KG says, "Wilt was a physical specimen. He was dominant and unguardable. He's the reason why I wanted to play center." Up next, we have one of the most versatile and defensive-minded players in the league, Draymond Green. But who will make his all-time list? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who made defense cool again, Draymond Green, aka the Dancing Bear. This 3-time NBA champion is one of the league's most versatile players, known for his defensive skills and leadership on the court. First up on Draymond's list is LeBron James. Now, Draymond is known for being a fierce defender, but he has nothing but respect for LeBron's ability to dominate on both ends of the court. Draymond says LeBron is a freak in nature. He's a force on both ends of the court, and he's going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time. Next up, we have the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. Draymond says Mike was the ultimate competitor, making everyone around him better, and the player I always wanted to guard. Third on the list, we have Draymond's teammate, Stephen Curry. Draymond says Curry is one of the best shooters in NBA history, and he's revolutionized the game. I'm lucky to play with him. Fourth on the list, we have Draymond's rival, Kobe Bryant. Draymond says, "Kobe was my rival. He was a killer on the court and one of the best scorers of all time. He's a true legend." Finally, we have Draymond's favorite player of all time, Magic Johnson. Draymond says Magic was the ultimate point guard. He could control the game and make everyone around him better. He was a true leader and one of the best players I ever saw. Do you find this interesting and want to learn more about intriguing topics like these? Then make sure you leave a like and join Backcourt by subscribing. Up next, we have one of the best shooters in NBA history, Stephen Curry. But who will make his all-time top 5 list? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who made the word splash synonymous with his name, Stephen Curry, aka Babyfaced Assassin. The two-time NBA MVP and three-time NBA champion is known for his deadly shooting skills and ability to make the impossible possible. First up on Steph's list is himself. Now, Steph is known for being humble, but he believes he's one of the best shooters in NBA history, and he's not afraid to put himself on the list. Steph says, "I'm one of the best shooters of all time, and I'm still in my prime. I'm working to make my case for the top 5. Next up, we have the GOAT Michael Jordan. Steph says Mike was the ultimate competitor. He made everyone around him better, and he was the one player I always wanted to emulate. Third, we have Magic Johnson. Fourth is Dirk Nowitzki. Steph says Dirk is one of the best players of all time. He has a deadly shot and is a true legend. Finally, we have Shaquille O'Neal. Up next, we have one of the most skilled and versatile players in the league, Kevin Durant. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man known for a smooth game, Kevin Durant, aka the Slim Reaper. This 10-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, and one of the league's most versatile players is known for his scoring ability and length. First up on KD's list is Michael Jordan. Now, KD is known for being a humble player, but he has nothing but respect for Jordan's ability to dominate on both ends of the court. Next up is Kobe Bryant. KD says Kobe was one of the best scorers of all time, and he was a killer on the court. Third on the list, we have Shaquille O'Neal. KD says Shaq was one of the most dominant centers of all time. Fourth on the list, we have Hakeem Olajuwon. KD says Hakeem was one of the best centers of all time. He had a deadly shot and he was a true legend. Finally is Magic Johnson, who KD says Magic was the ultimate point guard and everyone knows that. Finally, we have one of the greatest players in the history of the game, LeBron James, who will make his all-time top 5 list. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who is known as the King, LeBron James. This 4-time NBA champion, 4-time NBA MVP, and one of the best players in the history of the game is known for his versatility, strength, and leadership. But today, we're not here to talk about LeBron's famous blockers and incredible dunks. We're here to talk about his all-time top 5 players, and let me tell you, this list is going to be royal as LeBron's game. First up on LeBron's list is Michael Jordan. Now, LeBron is known for being a fierce competitor, but he's got nothing but respect for Jordan's ability to dominate on both ends of the court. Next up is Larry Bird. LeBron says Larry was one of the best all-around players of all time. He was a deadly shooter and he's a true legend. Third on the list is Julius Erving. LeBron says Dr. J was one of the most electrifying players of all time. He was a force on both ends of the court and he's a true legend. Fourth on the list is Magic Johnson. And finally, we have LeBron James himself. LeBron says, "I'm one of the greatest players of all time. I've won multiple championships and I'm still in my prime." To summarize, Shaquille O'Neal's all-time top 5 players are Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and himself. Kevin Garnett's all-time top 5 players are Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, himself, and Wilt Chamberlain. Draymond Green's all-time top 5 players are LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Stephen Curry, Kobe Bryant, and Magic Johnson. Stephen Curry's all-time top 5 players are himself, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Dirk Nowitzki, and Shaquille O'Neal. Kevin Durant's all-time top 5 players are Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Magic Johnson. And LeBron James's all-time top 5 players are Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Julius Erving, Magic Johnson, and himself. All players have emphasized on the greatness of Michael Jordan, the importance of Magic Johnson as a leader, and the respect they had for players they competed against or with. Are you ready to find out who the most voted All-Star is and why they've earned that title? Then check out our next video. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, join Backcourt by subscribing now.